I am thrilled to have my entire team back this year. It's not often you have an entire team come back. In fact, in 29 years, it's the first time I've had the entire squad. But you can move more quickly through your systems, and we luckily have a freshman class who learn quickly. So I love where we are right now. I felt we did a good job offensively last year. I thought we had balanced scoring, and we had a lot of unexpected people step up when we needed them to. Our problem was not in the offensive end last year, so I think we'll be only better this year. I looked at my practice yesterday and I felt we have more ways to score and we're deeper in each spot. I don't feel we handled our injuries well last year. There were some key scorers for us who had to battle injuries at the end of the year, and that affected our ability to score. So the added depth that we have this year makes us a very dangerous offensive Brogan is very versatile and can score as a point guard, as a two guard, as a shooter. She can penetrate. She can get out on the break. She can do it in a number of ways. Vic, one of our all freshmen last year, when we corrected her position, showed us some new and really exciting ways to score. I think she's going to be a matchup challenge for everybody we play this year. Emma Markley, same thing, does it in many different ways. At the top of the list, running the floor. I've never coached a forward who runs the floor like her, and I know our opponents feel the same way about her. Coming into Christine Matera, might be one of the finest shooters to ever wear a crimson uniform. Jasmine is extremely dangerous in the open court. And again, will be a matchup concern because of her quickness and her athleticism. Our freshmen, we have some freshmen that add depth in every regard. Christine Clark from Arizona, I can't believe she's a freshman. She's playing like she's a junior or a senior. She's just an extremely talented player, and again, she can do it in so many ways. Elise Gordon from California is a true, legitimate power player for us. Came out of one of the best coach systems in the country, I feel, and so she's come in playing well beyond her young freshman age. She's doing a great job. And I regret that I'm not naming everyone because there are so many other players who are showing excellent potential right now. I did tell our team at the end of last year we need, and we became a better defensive player last year. I believe our stats got better as the year went on. It's not good enough for us yet. We need to be a stronger defensive team because there's no reason we shouldn't be. We have enough depth, height, speed, athleticism, power, whatever it is you need defensively. I feel we have someone who can contribute that to the team. I think it's our focus. I think we need to take some pride in our defense. I think we need to put that at the top of our priority list rather than the three-point shot and rather than the fast break. We're trying, and I'm not displeased. I'm very happy with our preseason work, and I'm more than happy with our first week of practice. So we're on our way to being a far better defensive team. The senior class brings leadership, and each one of them dramatically different than the other. But all of them have leadership ability and are bringing that leadership to this program. So I'm really pleased with that. They're experienced, they get it, they know the coaching staff, they know the system, and we're still a young team, so we rely on these 4 student athletes to continue that leadership throughout the year. Our junior class, that's Brogan's class. That's kind of like our point guard class. Brogan, as I said before, is a phenomenal point guard. Lindsay Louie, I think, learns a lot from Brogan's mentorship. And Caitlin has probably the highest court IQ of anybody on the team. So they all have this ability to think of one pass ahead and can add some poise to our program. The sophomores is a very eclectic class, and I think they started changing the culture in our program. They're very serious about their basketball. They come early, they stay late, and each one is so dramatically different than the other. Miriam is one of the most coachable young women we've ever had and won our Most Improved Award last year. Vic has star potential. I feel she's going to do a lot of damage, especially in the Ivy League in the next 3 years. Ellie is not even the same player. She came back from working hard in the off season, and I think is dramatically changed player. Jazz, who we didn't have last year because she had knee surgery, is going to add an element of athleticism that we haven't had in our program. So, you know, they're also different from each other. Emma Golan is one of the best, probably, potentially could be one of the best shooting forwards I've ever had. So they're each so different, and they each, you know, are so serious about their basketball. They change the culture here a little bit. And now our freshman class, I feel, is taking that baton and running with it. They come early, they stay late, they're unselfish, they love being coached, and you know, there's star potential in my freshman class as well. So each class has already contributed enormously to our preseason, and I believe we'll continue to do that as we get out on the floor and play. Is very, very difficult, I will say that, and is getting more difficult. We've always tried to challenge our team and get us ready. You know, our win-loss record is important, but maybe not as important as getting us ready for conference play. We've always tried to play 3 or 4 top 20, 25, top 30 teams this year. We think we've accomplished that. You know, we're representing different parts of the country. We're, as you said, playing, you know, 6 players that were in postseason play. So we're going to be challenged this year. I think we're ready for it, and I love how that gets us ready for Ivy League competition.